What's going on, YouTube? Topic today is how easy is it to get out of debt? So ask yourself, how easy is it to get out of debt? It depends on what your situation is. I'm gonna go ahead and today I'm gonna say it's not that easy. Everybody living situation is different. Everybody was born into a different life. Everybody cards is dealt differently. So depending on what the living situation is or how you was brought up, how well disciplined you are, everybody's got different characteristics about themselves. It all really play a factor on how easy it is, on how life really goes itself. But for the average person, it's not that easy to get up out of debt. When it comes to getting out of debt, that's when sacrifices got to be made. And those sacrifices, they're not too easy. They're not easy sacrifices that's got to be made. They are beneficial. They have no choice but to be beneficial. Two things to help you get through whatever you're getting through as far as when it comes to debt. And write down a game plan. Or three things. I'm gonna say three things. Write down a game plan. Figure out some numbers that work for you, and build consistency. And stay consistent with whatever script you have for yourself. And you sit down, go over it. You go follow your own script, weekly, daily, whatever it is. And you can't fail yourself. And that'll make it easy. That'll make it an easier process to getting up out of that debt. Instead of just diving straight in with no game plan and just going full force, that's good too. I like to hear that too. But it's easier with a game plan. So it's not easy. It's not an easy journey getting out of debt. But you could soften it. You could soften the journey up for yourself. Getting out of debt is not easy. And so, what you have to discover for yourself is the power that you have to get yourself up out of it. I don't care what the situation is. You could do it. You could get yourself about that debt. Write a game plan down. Stay consistent. Figure out some numbers that work for you. Some numbers that you don't want the numbers to be too comfortable. And you don't want them to be too uncomfortable too, because you still got to get through life. But you got to remember at the same time, if this is temporarily, it's not a permanent thing. So anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. How easy is it to get out of debt? It's not easy. It's a challenge. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes a will. It takes to be driven, and a lot of people don't have that. So just for you to be the person to say you want to get up out of something and you determined and had the will to do it and you took action to do it, that's a milestone right there. So no, it's not easy to get out of debt. So don't look for this to be an overnight thing. It won't be an overnight thing. This could take years depending on what your situation is. So, like I said, everybody cards is dealt different coming into this world. It's up to you to grab a hold of. You have the control here. So, and you got to remember that. I don't care what the situation is. You got the control. I got the control. I'm going to get myself out this situation. And I'm going to make it a better way for myself. So, it's never too late. So, when it comes to how easy it is to get yourself out of debt, yeah, it will be a struggle. It will be a life-changing experience. Because you'll learn a lot about yourself. You'll learn patience and other good, things that you could benefit, that will benefit you, anything else you do in life. So just be patient with the process. It don't matter what time of year you started the process, to be at the beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year. You got to start somewhere. Just know it won't be easy. That's the first thing you got to realize. It's the first thing you got to tell yourself when you decide to start this journey when it comes to getting yourself out of debt. It will not be easy. It's not an overnight thing. It's going to take, it could take years, it could take months, it could take years, it could take decades. But you got to start somewhere. If you had the same mindset that I have, not this isn't for everybody. This is for the people that want to get out of debt. This is not for everybody, but it's going to be a challenge. So go ahead and accept that. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be sacrifices. Might spend more time at work rather than at home with your family, trying to rack up some more money so you can get yourself out of debt, to put your family in a better situation and to carry on to the next. So it's gonna be a tug of war battle, but that's when discipline come in, and knowing yourself and just learning how to stay well grounded. It'll get done. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing as paying a car note. A car note is debt, and you wanted that car, and it took years to pay for that, to pay the car off, and you got it done. It's the same thing in a way. Come to buying a house or anything like that, but more of the debt that I'm targeting is foolish debt. The debt that you don't racked up while trying to splurge and buying something that you didn't need to buy, and it just, one thing led to another, and it just got a little out of control. And now you just got a big snowball of debt in the way, and it's hindering you from doing something that you could be doing better. That could be benefiting you at the time. That's what I'm trying to say. But this is not no overnight process. It's not an overnight process, but you can get it done. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna get it done. You can get it done. And from now on out, any decision making that I'll be doing, there's always going to be debt while living in this world. That's another thing that you gotta accept. We all know that. There's always going to be debt. But you now, after you dig yourself out of debt, now you choose what kind of debt you want to invest in. It's a debt that's going to benefit you, or it's a debt that's going to hinder you. You got to know to distinguish the two. Not all debt is bad debt. So the next step that I do after I clear all this, after I clear this 18,000, whatever the balance is, once I clear all that, I'm gonna go into debt again. But this time I'm not going to be looking at it like debt. I'm going to be looking at it like it's an investment. And I'm gonna build off of that. And that's just what the move's gonna be from here on out. With any of this, it's no more just buying shoes to be buying shoes, buying clothes to be buying clothes, anything like that. Anything that I purchase now is gonna benefit me. It's gonna make me some money to put myself in a better situation. At the end of the day, living comfortably and getting up and doing what the hell I want to do every day. That's the main goal for me. And it's gonna be trials and tribulations and hard times, but anyways, like I said, this is not gonna be no overnight thing. This is gonna take time and consistency and a lot of just emotional investment to put yourself in a better situation. But it's gonna get done. I tell myself every day it's gonna get done. I don't know when it's gonna get done. I got a time frame, but then, like I said in the last video, kind of don't time it or whatever, but you don't want to take too much time. I don't know, that's that's a back and forth battle with myself. But at the end of the day, back and forth battle or not, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. It's a back and forth battle. It's a good back and forth battle, I guess. But yeah, that's what I got for you today. If you enjoyed this one, like, comment, subscribe. I got some more good information and good feedback, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next. Peace.